Check, check. Hey, hey. You are staring at the city. It's Nathan. I just recorded a brand new interview featuring Yare, and it was great. We got to talk about a lot of things like him playing on the DJ Low show, his process, Sway rocking his shirt, his local studio, suggestions, his project called Yuck, and back in the day, his work with Mill City. He took me back to Honey. I know y'all remember Honey. And now he works with artists such as Blood on the Tracks, Tech, and Loudpack. So I'm really excited to share this conversation with you all. It's Nathan, and you are staring at the city. Respect. Check, check, check. Yo, yo, yo. You are staring at the city. It's Nathan. I got a very special guest with me here today. Go ahead and tell him your name and what you represent.
What's going on? My name is Yare. I just represent peace through music. You know what I'm saying? If you got something to say, you just say it through your craft, man. That's all I'm about.
Peace through music.
Yeah, man. I feel like the way you can express yourself is your own center of peace. You know what I mean? For me, it is music. So that's what I meant by peace through music. But I mean, whatever that is to other people, man. You know, whatever that is that you can find that lets you be you and you can exhibit that pure energy that no one else can create. For me, it's when I hear a beat. Something I got to vibe to, and that gets me in the vibe. That's important. So, yeah.
Tell me, what role does family play in your life?
Oh man, huge. Like my son's my world. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my son Mark, man. Like he's my inspiration. Like, and literally what helped me come up with the album named The Process. You know what I'm saying? Watching him grow into his own person. You know what I mean? Like now he's 12 and he's got his own ideas and hobbies, and we conversate, and that's such a process to see him come into his own. And for me, it's an honor to be his father, man. So like, family's huge. You know, I'm real close with my folks, and I tap in with them. My great grandmother, I'm grateful she's still alive. She's 96. So
respect.
When people say they woke, I'm like, bro, you ain't been alive. I know woke.
Like trees.
You understand? Like, you ain't seen nothing. Like, she goes by threes. She's like, yo, 30s was cool, 60s was different, and 90s is a whole nother game. Woof. And I'm like, yo, I didn't think about that, but if I'm lucky to make it, like, cats don't know, whoa.
By threes.
By threes.
Yeah.
Different. You know what I'm saying? That hits way different. So for me, I try to soak up that knowledge, man. Family's really important. You know, shout out to my sister. She just visited from Arizona. I miss her.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? So I was going to see her. She just had a birthday on the 16th, so I had to shout her out. Love her very much. So, yeah, man, family's huge.
Respect. Before I forget it, that's an embroidered shirt.
Hey, again.
Embroidered hoodie, right?
I already know. Yes, sir.
That's fresh. Are those available?
Oh, man, it's exclusive. Hey, if you like it, holla at me, because, this is a test run. I wasn't sure. I love it, but you can't count on yourself. So
that's what's up.
If y'all dig it, it's embroidered, quality. I wanted to do something simple. This is also my new logo. I had the logo with the headphones and the Y as the headphone cord. So I want to give it a new, fresh little stamp and kind of let them know I'm out here.
Yep.
So, yeah, man, it is available. I just haven't put any orders in because I haven't even dropped it yet.
Yep.
So, hey, the leak is out. If y'all dig it, you want it, holla at me. Yo, they're only 30.
There you go.
Holla at me, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Support the movement.
Support the movement. You took the words right out of my mouth. All right, so take me back. Take me back to Honey.
Ooh, that's such a beautiful environment. Man, Honey was the first place I was able to book my own show, headline my own show, and get paid for my own show. Shout out to John.
Yeah, shout out to John.
Both Johns. You know what I'm saying? But really, John, you know what I'm saying? Really give me that opportunity. And from there, I just jumped. And what I mean by jumped is, man, if you had the opportunity, you knew homies that wanted to perform. One, you had a very cool spot, great food, but two, you could actually get paid. And getting paid,
it's very important.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. It's all fun and games, but then when you really can understand, you can make a profit off of your dreams, your craft, and become your own business. That entrepreneurship, and when it's pushed by other people, that's a beautiful thing. And Honey created that for a lot of people, whether it was a vendor, artist, just someone who enjoyed concerts. It was a beautiful environment. I miss it dearly, and I'm grateful to have been a part of that movement era and time when it was available to artists. For real. Man, the hoodie season, that was one of my favorite shows at Honey. If we're going to talk about it, don't it?
Hey.
Wow, we're both. And
I had to do it to lay the groundwork.
I just had to, but that was one of. I wish I had a flyer in my pocket, but that was one of the hardest set artist lit I've ever seen.
That was great. Yeah, that was great. And stay tuned. So yeah, no, tell me about. So no, that was the era,
Man.
and I said era because like our lives are.
Absolutely.
It could be short, could be long. You know what I'm saying? Like here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
So like I say era because there's times, there's chunks.
Yeah, definitely.
And that felt like a chunk, and that was when I started to get to know you.
True.
And I also knew Cass that got down with Mill City at that
Yes,
time.
Mill
Tell me
City
about your
Collective.
connection with Mill City.
Oh man, like honestly, just grinding and doing shows. Like Mill City Collective, especially if you knew anybody Southside, we outside. Like on the real, they was the ones who was moving. If you were talking about rapping, they were rapping. If you were talking about you had a crew, they had a crew. They was deep. At one point, I was like, yo, yeah, that 15 cats. I didn't know who was rapping and who was filming. Too bad everybody.
But it
had
was cool
bars.
because the show would be lit. You know what I'm saying?
Every show, man, it was ridiculous. It was the energy.
The Nether Bar. You remember the Nether Bar?
Come on.
You
stop
remember the
playing.
Nether
Come
Bar
on,
with
man.
Ensika?
Yo, there's some times. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back, cause man.
Well, you know, I'm just on the path, but
that was when Mill City Nights was.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mill City Nights,
Yeah.
Nether Bar, like
Oh,
all
man,
that. Yeah.
that was such a cool spot. Man.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I saw I Am That Boy perform live there for the first time.
Okay.
That was that man. Yeah.
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 When you say that, you're from the Plaza?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Plaza and Lyric, and then that night. Speaking of, oh man, I think Lyric maybe a day or two after, or maybe the same night. We might have been just chilling, going back, and he played me Sunshine early. It was
Okay.
not even mixed. I was
So
like,
way
yo,
back,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Saeed.
Right. Man,
Yeah.
shout out to
Yo,
Saeed too.
Brown, yo, for real. Yo, that track with Saeed Brown, Uncle T, fire. Uncle T just dropped it,
Just recently?
recently.
Okay.
Fire.
Cool.
Fire. Shout out to Uncle T. and
Because
Saeed.
I try to get these out like as soon as possible. So
Yeah.
that's
Tap
what's
in.
up. Shout out
Tap in.
Uncle T.
Yeah.
Uncle T still
Ooh,
out here.
Yeah. Side hustle salt. If you want to cook,
Yep.
it's a good look. Shout out to Uncle T. I got
Hey, respect, man.
Yeah.
I thought Uncle T did a show recently. I forgot where it was though.
you.
Because it had to be rescheduled and rescheduled and rescheduled.
Yeah,
You remember?
I
And
do.
now recently
And I
could be
felt
like
horrible. I
months
had to
ago.
work.
Yeah, me too.
Especially Uncle T slid out, was in Philly now. So I'm
Okay,
like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
in town, so I was super salty. I missed it. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you know, it seems like the internet can't seem to make us more connected. So at any point, like we could be reconnected. So shout out Uncle T. Tell me about writing. Okay, so that's like kind of the past.
Yeah.
There's a bridge though,
Yeah.
and tell me about what's going on now for
Yeah,
you.
currently,
Yeah.
honestly, man, I've just been writing some of the best music I've ever written, to be honest with you.
I agree.
I feel like I'm in personally, a very clear space mentally.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been here, gotta admit, especially for all of us after the pandemic. But even if
Uh-huh.
you put that aside, like, there's a lot of things I was working towards, and lately I've accomplished a lot of things that I've worked towards. So for me, it's kind of like a new chapter, because you work so hard to get to something, and then what happens when you get there, it's also maintaining, but then more goals to be set.
Right.
You know, definitely something I'm working on, but
Setting new goals, right?
exactly, yeah.
And having that vision, like, okay, like that's the end of the bridge. Now I have to create the rest of what's next, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it makes me think of the hip hop classic, "The Bridge Is Over." It's
Okay, yeah.
Like, I think of the almost.
bridge is over.
Yes. But you feel me? Like,
Hey, shout out T. LaShawn real quick though.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
shout out to
yeah.
T. You know what I'm saying? But you did what I'm saying, man. Like on some real, like, I kind of just was like, well, let's turn a new leaf, a new chapter, and that's why the last album, The Process, it was during grinding. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
now for me, it's kind of like, what's the next step? So honestly, it's kind of like evolution, and the next album is called Black Samurai.
Okay, you already have it named.
Oh, yeah.
You got the tracks?
Oh,
Who
yeah.
you been working with?
Honestly, I've been working with a lot of different people. I don't know if I should say anything.
If you
right now,
can,
just 'cause-
yeah.
Ooh.
Or if you want to, or just like,
Ooh.
as a matter of fact, who would
Ooh.
you? Let's just say local, because that's actually literally what I have. next.
I have a list of people that they're still. It's not done. Don't get me wrong. There's a couple people I want to reach out to still, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just right now. I'm just talking about like right now. Like who is the people that you're working with right now?
That
You know what I'm
working
saying?
with right now.
Yeah, if you can share, like,
I don't know if I should.
Oh,
it's
man.
exclusive right now.
All right. No, it's all good. It's all good. That's the point of this, though. It's like looking at the city. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
Yeah.
like I definitely got some things in the mix.
Respect.
With,
Yeah.
with a couple people.
Okay.
And like, for me, I don't like to speak on things before it happens.
I feel you. Okay.
If that
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
sense. I ain't trying to like be bougie. I'm not that type of person.
No, so tell me about the process
You know
though.
what I'm
Then, like what
So,
what
on the
stood out to you
process?
on there? Yeah, like what was
Oh,
your
yeah.
favorite parts of like
Oh,
creating
man.
that?
My favorite part was during the time I was going to IPR.
There you go.
So being able to have resources that I definitely wouldn't have any other time,
Facts.
teachers included.
Resources.
Shout out to,
Big R.
My teacher Lou, Chris Blood, see Blood in the streets if you know him, good peoples, you know what I'm saying? But like really showing me the quality of my work, my craft, and knowing that I can always take it higher. Every time I thought something was, man, that's it, they're like, yeah, that's it. Don't you want to hear what it could be? You need to get used to adjusting what you call satisfying.
Well said.
And so once I understood that, simple, it's levels. So I had to make them. I had to get to it, and once I did that, I realized the quality of my writing advanced. Because
Good.
Does that make sense?
Of course.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm thinking quality like, oh, he's mixing that. No.
At
like,
first, you have an initial resistance
Yep,
to it. Like,
of course,
what are you
naturally.
talking about? Like, no, don't tell me that. But then you're like, oh,
Mhm.
because it's an ego thing, at
Yes,
least
it
for
is.
me.
No.
But
for-
then when you
for
get
we,
through
I
it,
can
it's like
definitely relate.
windows. Like you have to like
Ain't it?
widen. You know what I'm
I
saying?
had to peek first. You know what I'm saying? I was like, who that is? Who that is? And I'm like, well,
Oh,
shoot,
God.
they look like good people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But honestly, that's really what it was. I had to check myself real quick. And I feel like the longer you stay committed to this craft or your dream, whatever it is, the easier it is for you to accept challenges
Yeah.
and hit them head on. And so I could check my ego a little bit quicker than maybe a couple years ago and go, all right, well, let's work then. And I appreciate that. And that's what the process is about, that bridge. That's how you get there. But I had to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you played me a couple different tracks so far. Like off the top of your head, can you name the features that were on the process? Like just for the, for
so
the
we got
audience?
Itzy, amazing R&B singer.
Yep, I had that written down.
We got Juice Lord, we got Nucky,
Respect.
Soul 2 Dots.
Wow.
We got Katrine, Fire R&B singer.
Okay,
like, for
from
real.
here?
Yes.
That's what's up.
Actually, Tex Cousin, good people.
Respect, yeah.
Good people.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of people on the album that like.
A ton of people. I'm just talking about like what like immediately comes to your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
Yep.
sure. Like,
and then mixed by Tech.
Tech.
Mixed by Tech, beats
produced
by-
Blood on the Tracks
Yeah.
and Loud Pack. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Yeah.
both of them. You know what I mean? And honestly, it was 8 tracks, but for me, it was 8 tracks that spoke exactly how things kind of.
Nothing wrong with 8 tracks.
Oh,
That's
shout out
a
to Nate Millions.
great number.
My
Hey, shout
guy
out Nate.
Nate's on there.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping. I can't run it up. Get it up. I can't believe I didn't say that. That's my homie. It's good people. It's my brother.
I mean, you said it's a lot of tracks, but like, and I'm sure it's a lot of features and a lot of work that goes into it. But
Yeah.
I appreciate you shouting out the standout to me.
Oh yeah.
YARE, is that an acronym? Was it an acronym? Is it
No,
still
man,
an
that's my
acronym?
name. Yare.
Okay. I thought you had put an acronym to it at one
Oh,
point.
that was the name of Yuck. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Yuck, Yare unifies conscious kinetics.
There it is. That's what I
yeah,
forget.
yeah,
I see how I had.
And I'm
forgot
always
that.
down for acronyms just because I see so many, but sometimes what I love about it is when you see an acronym that you for sure think the world knows, and then someone says something that you never saw in front of you. Ever.
Right, like, oh, okay.
You know
That's
what I'm
fair. Yeah.
Perfect example, Cream. Shout out to Wu. Wu-Tang's for the kids.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang's for the children. No, but for real though, like Cream, Cash rules everything around me.
Yeah.
No one else can think of anything but Cream.
I mean,
And
that's
you said, like seriously.
for me. That's an instant word association. But like, that's just because I haven't taken the time to think about it. But why? When it's such a classic acronym. But who knows? Maybe someone could come up with something better. Who knows?
Real talk. But I mean, like, for me, it's just I kind of associate music with my life because
Consciousness.
it's always been,
Realness.
it's always been something that was a soundtrack.
Facts.
And
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, my family always played music. So literally,
Word.
there was always some type of music playing at some point, bro. Even an ass kicking, there was a sound. You understand? Because you was fucking up at the wrong time anyway.
That's funny.
Especially during grown folk time, you was doing the most. Somebody was getting tore up during Anita Baker.
That's funny.
And she's amazing, but it happened.
It's the same thing for me, but I got like African music playing.
Hey, That's even better.
Because you know what I'm saying? We would be at like the get-togethers, like with all the dads. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Someone would be fucking up, but in the back you hear, dun, 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 you know what I'm saying? With the slipper.
Oh man, somebody got hit with a slipper.
Tell me about. Hey man, congratulations! You won the first ever North Base Rap League, man.
Yeah, yo, that was dope. That was super cool. Honestly, I was grateful to be a part of it. So, for real, man, shout out for the opportunity. I was just like, yo, I'm out here for sure. Let's get it. But what I love was I met a lot of artists that I did not know of, or maybe like had heard or seen, but didn't. Yeah, they were. And I was more geeked at the other cats.
Yeah.
I almost enjoyed sitting in the audience.
It was fun.
And just being like, yo, because everyone stepped, like, from the first round, it was bars. And I was like, oh, this is how we're going? And I don't know him? Perfect.
See, yeah, it kind of lined up. It lined up, like, perfectly. Honestly, I was like, okay, this is something that's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, the lineup was perfect. The timing was perfect. We ended, like, it wasn't, like, too long, I felt like. So.
Everybody slid in, slid out. Like, but what I loved was, like, Cass came to rap.
Facts. Cass came with bars, man. I was like, okay.
Cass came to rap.
And that's like really the point too. I was like, all right, let's let this be like a super network. And I even like was intentional about saying that before we even started. Like, let this be a networking thing. So let it build. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm so happy you were involved. Of course, we got to have you back to judge, right?
Please, I'd love to judge.
Yeah.
I love to judge, man, because there's too many cats out there that bars.
So
and
it's
I
coming
know
up.
Other cats is like, let's get it.
It's coming up.
Let me know. I'm with it.
Tell me about platforms locally or city-state, nationally, internationally.
Oh man,
extraplanetary. You know what I'm saying? Whatever platforms. What are you fucking with? You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, Spotify, iTunes, like, but with platforms, socially.
Just to clarify, I'm also talking about like outlets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh.
Does that clarify a little bit?
A little bit.
Like, for example, like the New York Times. You know what I'm saying? Like what organizations do you appreciate? Do you like that like are doing things similar to like what I'm doing? Like in like providing platforms.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, providing platforms.
Yeah, like for artists, because like artists, they can do it themselves. Like, of course, they can have their own platforms. Like, but it takes a lot of work, and so like sometimes it's better to like have a media team that sets you up with platforms. So I'm just curious, like who you're from.
Honestly, Tully, Jordan Lucas's app, TULLY, like it's actually pretty tight. Like, sign up, get
I'm gonna have to write that down.
And they do different exclusive things. Like, here, let me see if I can get into it. But like, he has different artists. You can have like a feature. You can open up for somebody. Like, I know when he did his tour recently. He was trying to have as many artists as he could from each state open up in that state. When he came to it, I know it didn't always work out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they had a local one here, unfortunately, because of course we know there's millions, but
yeah.
I mean,
but Lizzo was just here though.
Shout out to Lizzo.
With Big Kia.
Yeah,
you know Big Kia?
Yeah, fire.
You saw that?
Fire.
I was just curious if you had seen that.
Yo,
all right.
Come on now.
I'm just curious.
Come on now.
That's why I do this. I'm curious. I just want to know what people think.
Look, do you think? I got nothing but respect for Lizzo, because I remember meeting Lizzo and she was quiet.
No. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
great people. She shows to know that like she out here,
bro. Like,
and the world loves Lizzo. Like, that's so dope. That's
and
so
to
dope.
like reach out to the local like that.
You
I
understand?
Think that's very cool.
You understand?
Do Sophia Yare or whatever
Look,
happened
Glory.
there. Maybe it was Mixie.
Glory drumming for her on SNL.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
shout out to Glory. Glory drums in my video Ghetto Poetry. That's playing right now, ironically.
There you go.
But see how that works? See how that works? See how that works? It's muted, but hey, if y'all saw the TV, it's there.
But wait. Tell me about Minnesota artists that you appreciate, or that you enjoy, or that you like, or just Minnesota artists that you see.
First off, Destiny Roberts.
Respect.
Queen.
Wow.
Like, first off, I'm recording the process. She hits me up randomly. Yare, you always show love. You dropping your album, you got a photo shoot? I was like, no, just let me know your price. It's like, I'll definitely like slide and you can come through and we'll set something up. She's like, yo, this is for the love. Just let me slide. Let me know when you're ready. She pulls up on me at IPR while I'm in the session to get just some raw footage, hit the back alley, get some dope pictures. and Sesame Right,
Yeah.
and Off the Love,
Yep.
and like
When was that?
that was literally 2020, right before 2021.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Literally, things were starting to get a little bit open. Like we
And
just
here we
took
are.
off masks.
2022, by the way.
You know what I'm saying?
What is
like,
it, October?
Oh, shout! You know,
October.
of course, she just had a beautiful, beautiful mini queen.
Oh,
Beautiful
wow.
dog. Shout out to her and her family. That's
Man.
beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So
More life.
Yep, but then she's out on the grind. Shout out to her and Nucky. I saw they just got some stuff, and he's shooting a new visual, and she's taking care of business. So I know that's gonna be fire. So.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I say artist, I mean any artists. Like,
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. So I just want to shout out to Juice Lord. That's my brother. That's my guy.
Respect.
Like to see his progression and his passion and him progress as an artist is a beautiful thing as a brother to inspire others and to see him grow into that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats don't know how to show love to their brother if the attention isn't on them and their brother is shining.
Wow.
And I have to say that out loud because Juice, to me, is, if anybody is going to take off, in my opinion, and I hope I don't offend none of y'all, but my brother Juice Lord is going to be the face of Minnesota, period. If it's not him, it's Nucky. I just feel like Nucky going to get signed to PJ Lang by Kendrick and they going to snap. But that's just me because I think of cats like that on such a big level.
Do they even need to be signed? Do we need? Are we in a
not
new
at all,
era
but
though?
I
Yeah,
just
you
feel
know.
like
Yeah, no, I hear you.
And
Yeah,
almost like he would respect him mutually.
Fair.
So when I say sign him, I don't mean like, oh, you're under me. I almost mean like,
Right.
bro, you're so cold where you're at your level that I don't see you as and I'm here.
As
you're
an
here
undercard,
now,
right?
so why don't we work now?
Because when we say sign from Minnesota, how many? Like, think about it though. Who's really been signed from here that you can think of though?
I mean, was Rocky Diamond signed? If you want to go back and then move forward.
Okay.
In my era that I can remember,
okay,
we start Rocky Diamond.
There you go.
I don't know where he went.
Yeah.
Hopefully, cats grinding and moving,
Respect.
doing his thing.
Yeah.
I mean, are we talking artists or just?
People, just whoever, like I'm talking about
wings,
for you.
I mean,
I'm just asking what you see. Yeah, you know.
I mean, we got why am I blanking?
Oh no.
Def Jam. Who's just signed to Jeff? You know what I'm saying, Jeff Jam. So you know who I'm talking about. Was signed to Jeff Jam recently.
You talking about Casey or no?
No.
Casey was signed to Kanye.
Wow,
Is he signed to Kanye? I don't even know that.
I actually don't know either.
No, I don't know.
I actually have no. That's a good question. Is he?
I have no idea.
I mean, shout out to Casey. Yo, saw you first off Kanye's Netflix special, dog. Saw you doing your thing, mixing and working with Justin Bieber. That was dope.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, literally in the lab. I
Yeah.
love that they got that clip. Like my dude's putting in work. Don't get it twisted. So that's dope.
Okay, so you saw him on the Netflix special?
Yeah. I thought that was cool too, because you know what I'm saying. That's inspiring. You know what I'm saying. But why am I blanking?
I mean, you got Mod's son too, and Atmosphere. Obviously, you can go back.
Yeah. I've known my son since
all
he
the
was a
rhyme
drummer
sayers,
and
yeah.
like a hardcore band. So that's why I respected him for following his dream.
Yeah.
Because I saw the hate he got. And I was like, that's real, man. That happens to anybody. You might not like his genre, but like if you follow something that the people around you don't agree with, it hurts a little bit more when you want the people to care about something or your passion, your dream, that really just don't believe in you in it. And they let you know, so you know they don't believe in you. You know what I mean? So I can respect them on that level. Because I'm like, man, do your thing, but I've also known since 2006. A lot of people can't say that.
Okay, so you actually know the band.
Oh, that's when I'm like, no, I've seen, like,
Okay.
That's when, like, from working
yeah.
in the garage and working in a venue where his band practiced and played
See,
and
that's
sold out
different.
venues.
That's different.
I saw him have success in a band, and then his band was like, well, hey, the last song, do you want to try one of your rap songs? And he got booed by his own crowd.
Wow. You know what? That's so real, though. You know how real
and I'm
that
not
is?
saying that
No,
to
that's
like
so real,
no,
man.
that's like, but that could deter somebody or make them go
No,
harder.
that's so real. And like
And he
some cats will
harder.
stop. Yeah, for real though.
And I know a lot of people are like, oh, he ain't real rap. Sure, we can all have our
I mean,
opinion.
that's not really
Right?
the question though. I'm talking about just like artists you fuck with that are signed from Minnesota. That's just what I'm just trying to pick
like,
your brain on, you know?
and-
Because I'm just trying to make sure there's an ecosystem up here. Sometimes I'm like, is there really an ecosystem
And
up here?
see,
But
I'm
like
not
this
gonna lie,
conversation, yeah, go ahead.
A part of it, I'm not as tapped in as I should be.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I am
yeah.
gonna. So there's a lot of people names that I know I'm gonna hit this back and be like,
And I'm
oh,
not
there's
either.
this person.
No.
But I'm also not as tapped in as I should be, unfortunately. And I feel like I'm leaving out some people. But I know we have more avenues than most people know of. It's just we don't work how we should as a whole. And I'll let everyone marinate on that because
I feel you.
That you don't have to go into any type of politics.
At a certain point though, you just got to say, let's just find our own fire and build the fire.
And build it.
You feel me?
And I thought I'm not gonna say I thought. I know we have everything. We literally have everything better than any other state with the talent itself. People don't realize until you travel. If you're an artist, travel, perform in other states.
Yeah.
You'll understand what I mean. I can tell you, Minnesota, we got talent. The things we take for granted because everyone raps here and everyone really has bars. Literally having a whole rap battle. People have bars. There's cats out here that are talented. When I say cats, that's not males.
And no, that's facts.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm sick of y'all making these ciphers. I don't care that I'm never invited because it's whack. When y'all have me next to, I don't know, Destiny Roberts or any other B-Dot. B-Dot. Sick of y'all, man.
I mean, probably the coldest freestyler.
All I'm saying is like when there's a cipher, I hope it's just called cipher. And I don't want no names, just put the face up. So if you know, you know.
We might have to do a cipher though too.
But no names.
Another one.
Just the face. That's the flyer. Face. You know who the face is, then you know your people. You'll know. You'll know.
Would you ever set up a cipher?
I would love to set up something like that, man.
Yeah.
Because I think it's almost like literally if we were going to hoop.
Facts. No, it should just be that way, right?
It's almost like practicing your
craft. As a matter of fact, while I'm here, can you share some bars? Can you share some bars with us? Just like if you.
Oh man.
Or I can ask you another question too before it. Or
okay, I'm from the land of the 10,000 artists. Let me break it down and show you where it all started. My flow sick, acknowledge. Yare be spitting knowledge like he was teaching in college and mastered in economics. I'm a different type of competition. Pay attention and listen. All these people is talking. All I'm hearing is fiction. Plan on making a difference with my focus and my vision. Reach anybody who listen, no matter their perseverance. My name is Yare. All right, he asked me, so.
No, that's what we needed
y'all
too.
Be slipping and be like,
No, bars too,
bars.
just with no beat, just off the top too.
Bars.
That's the kind of shit I appreciate. And as a matter of fact, that's the kind of shit that won you the competition that we had. You know what I'm saying? Because that last round was freestyle, and this man came in with real freestyle. I'm not talking about that like, oh, like let me just like string together some bars that I had before and like call it freestyle. Like nah, like I'm talking about like slight stumble, but like you still caught it freestyle type shit. So the man has bars, man.
I tried.
You know
what I'm saying?
saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I also know that I had to come with it, man. Them rounds was
Sway Warrior shirt.
Oh, and that was probably one of the dopest experiences because think about it, man. I can tell you, thousands of people will throw a shirt, any type of merch.
Facts. And
I didn't care. I thought man was gonna wear it in 2030. You understand? As long as I got it to him.
Yeah.
Done.
Yep.
You understand? Done. At that point, God got him. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that shit was cool.
So to be there.
I'm pretty sure he wore it like again too. Like the next, didn't he wear it again or something like
and
that?
I was like, it's tight on laundry. He's like, bro, Master J's. I was like, that's so real. That's so real.
Because when you make a quality product, man, that shit is real.
Man.
Like, shout out to Yimmy, man. Shout out Yimmy. Yimmy got quality products.
Yo, real talk. Like,
there was another clothing company that Banana Blood. Shout out Banana Blood clothing. That got some. Shout out Lord Season.
Ooh, hey, Heel Love.
Lord Season.
Hey, that Heel Love merch. Y'all better get a hoodie, a hat.
There's a lot of cool clothing brands in the city too, though.
Oh, yes.
Around, you know.
Yes.
Shout out Hibernation, man. Yeah.
Oh.
I've been knowing about Hibernation for a long time. Shout out Hibernation. Shout out.
Destiny Roberts clothing line. I definitely got
That's
a T-shirt.
right,
It's one of my favorite T-shirts. You know, black as fuck, proud as fuck. Love that shirt.
Yeah.
And Destiny just dropped a new beanie, literally, and her mom was in the photo shoot. Whole train was fire. Queens with queens. That shit. Man, y'all better support.
And that's what I'm talking about, man. Like I mean, it would be cool to have a label too, but you kind of even said it in your track, like something about like we can't wait for people to support us, we got us, or something like that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Push yourself.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you, and I just recently saw you on the DJ Low show too. Tell me about that experience.
Man, that was such a blessing. Shout out to DJ Low. You know what I'm saying? Gold Culture Entertainment. Like honestly, blessings. You know, Low out here gives opportunities to cats to not only come through, but then perform live, and then give you a platform to share it. You know, my episode just dropped. Check out my Instagram. Go Yare Go. GOYAREGO. All one word. If you don't know, now you know.
There it
but
is.
Real talk, beautiful opportunity. Man, he had me on the rooftop, man. We was out there. Now I'm blanking, but there was several other artists, like 3 or 4 that I did not know. That was another thing about the opportunity, meeting other artists.
Oh.
Yes, man. And I was blessed enough to go last.
So he created an opportunity for people to meet each
Oh
other
yeah,
as
man.
well.
There was 2 or 3 other artists. One of the
Nice.
cats, he had to go first because he had to go back to work. Shout out to him, man. My guy spit bars,
So real.
talk. Changed into his work shirt. Was like, hey man, pleasure. Hit me. And went to work. I'm like, that's what happens when you're out here. You really work. You work. You make it work. When you follow your dreams, you do
Because we
whatever.
really actually enjoy this.
Yes, man.
Yeah, that's another reason I'm
That's
doing
it.
this, man. Just to like make people bump into each other when they wouldn't have had the opportunity to before. Like, oh, like it's not prearranged. Like, how do you know? You don't know the conversations that are gonna happen.
Right.
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
And blessings for being on and like having me on here, man. For real.
Oh man, yeah.
Thank you. It's dope.
I hope people check it out and like and learn something and hit you up or.
Or staring in the city.
That's what I'm saying, man. Tell me about though, real quick, while I still got you here. Well, actually, no, dang, that's all the questions I have.
He said, "Dang,
Yeah.
that's all the questions I had." It's a- questions.
Oh,
You know what I'm
God.
saying? It happens. You know what I'm saying? But we just been kicking it.
But okay, yeah,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
for
So
sure.
that's what happens when you kick it.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with my audience, or like if or maybe there's like something that you would want to tell the world? Because this could go anywhere. You know?
Hey, yo, real talk. If I got y'all attention and anybody watches this, call your peoples. Tell me you love them. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Second, self-care is key. Self-care is key. Take care of you. Because we're really good as people taking care of others, but not taking care of ourselves. Let that marinate. Third, brush your teeth. Fourth, eat a solid meal. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We be grinding, and y'all know what I mean. Dinner time. We ain't eat breakfast or lunch. I realized I was in a negative mental space because I wasn't eating enough. Simple things. Energy. It's about, and I believe in vibes. I'd rather smile and be around good people. So, with that being said, man, appreciate y'all, man. Love, peace, chicken grease. I'm your boy Yare, man. Holla at you.
Respect, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for the
coming
opportunity, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Okay.
Staring in the city. Staring in the city.